turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time.
Friday the 9th. I have a video actually coming out tonight, but you would have already seen that. Anyways, so in today's video we have 8 inches of snow, and it is supposed to snow for 2 more days. But the real video is how much I have in the car as of right now. That is including the car, everything I bought for it, what I've sold out of it, and things like that. So the first thing, I bought the BMW for $500. As soon as I welded the axle, I broke it, and that was $60 to replace that. Kill switch is $6. The distributor cap and rotor was $20. The distributor hold down is $5. The wire so far, which I haven't used yet, but that's $8. The engine, that was the 350, was $250. The transmission was $125. The springs for the throttle return cable were $10. The carburetor was $100, and the gasket was $5. The intake plus the distributor itself I got for $25, and the mounting hardware, which would be like for the engine mount and trans mount, so that was all the steel and stuff I bought. That's about $20. Random nuts and bolts I figured in about $15, and then the valve covers I had to buy for $10. So now I found a car on Craigslist, bought the axle from O'Reilly's, kill switch, distributor cap and rotor, the hold down, the wire, got all that on eBay. The engine I found, it was from a buddy at work who had it, and if you didn't know, it's 5.7, has 120,000 miles on it. Transmission was also from another buddy. He pulled it out of a plow truck, and it had low miles on it. The springs I got from Advanced Auto. The carburetor I found it on Facebook. The gasket, O'Reilly's. Intake and Dizzy, off the same buddy I bought the trans for. The mounting hardware I actually got at Tractor Supply. Nuts and bolts, Tractor Supply. The valve covers I got from another buddy who parted out an engine. So that comes out to $1,159. Now I sold my engine and trans to a guy on Craigslist for $350, and the dead battery that I just recently took in for $15 for the cord charge at Walmart. That comes out to $794. Now, what I got for free or I traded, I got a pair of long tube headers from my friend at Go Fast Industries. I traded those for a pair of block huggers since the long tube wouldn't fit. He also gave me a flywheel. He gave me part of a clutch. I still had the original clutch out of the truck, but I had to use the clutch plate that my buddy at Go Fast Industries gave me. He also gave me the part of the drive shaft, which I had to weld to my original drive shaft. And he gave me a turbo for free that I ended up selling for $75. I was going to use it, but I would rather use the turbo on an LS setup instead of a blow-through carburetor setup. Just more money. And so evidently, well, not evidently, but actually I have $719 so far in the total complete build. Now, things that I need to just start the engine in general. It's not driving it, drifting it, nothing like that. It's just to start it. So I need a starter, which I found on Rock Auto for $40. I need a ignition coil, which goes into the HEI distributor. O'Reilly's for $30. An exhaust gasket, I found on Rock Auto for $20. Valve cover gasket, $20 at Rock Auto. The plug wires, $25. Those at O'Reilly's. Plugs, $30. Those are a little bit more because I'm going to use, I'm hoping, I'm not sure yet, but use E3 spark plugs. Oil, just a cheap oil change for the first start and stuff. Now the oil, it's only $25 because I am going to use a cheap Walmart oil for the first startup. Let it run for a while, and possibly on when I mount up the radiator and everything like that. I'm going to run it for a little bit, change it, and then put a better oil in. The trans fluid, I only got 10 on there. So I'm going to use, like I said, and also I'm going to use automatic transmission fluid. It's thicker, and, well, I don't know if it's actually thicker, but it's cheaper, and it's going to clean the transmission out because I was welding over top of the transmission, and some things could have fallen into the gears and stuff, so I want to get that cleaned out. But then eventually, when I go to drive it, the oil, I'm probably going to get some Royal Purple or something like that. Something that can handle the abuse. The transmission fluid is also going to be quite expensive because I need a 5W30 Synchro Mesh transmission fluid, which costs, it's about like $10 a quart. And I need 2.2 quarts for the NV3500. So that's going to be, yeah, but that's going to come later on. So that comes out to about $210 for all of these things. And then I figured to add another $15 on. That could be for like bolts, nuts, things that I need on that nature. Right now I have some grade 8 bolts for my exhaust headers, but I kind of would like to get the actual exhaust bolts, you know, that because the ones I have right now are pretty hard to get off and get on. So that's it for right now, and I'm going to give you a little update too. Here is the distributor. I got it out of the car. I had to bend the cowl up a little bit to get it out. I put the $20 cap on. Fortunately, this cap is going to have to come back off, and I put it back on because I did not want to break the cap. And obviously, I still need the coil like I was talking about in there. There's a pineapple, but we're going to have to get like vacuum hoses and all that stuff, but I'm pretty sure we can get away with it on the first start, you know, just to start it up and stuff like that. We have the distributor out right now, pulling off the 2 bolts. Since I can't find my little driver screwdriver, I'm using a normal screwdriver on a socket. Seems to be working, so I'm going to pull these off. Now I just got to screw out of the new one. I have it sitting in the box because it's kind of greasy, but we got the new one on. The thread is kind of tight, but it didn't strip or it didn't do, like, you know, round the bolt off or anything, so it is tight. It's all on there. Got the clips on there. Now, of course, we don't have the coil, but that will come. Get the wire plugged in there. I'm still sticking to 1 video a week, but what I've been doing is doing little tiny like videos that are 10 minutes or less. Kind of like the unboxing video that released on the 9th. And so this is going to be like this little week's small video. Then we're going to have a bigger video up probably at the end of this week. And that is hopefully, it's supposed to get up to 30 to 40 degrees and stuff. So hopefully I can start working on my car. But we are going to actually install the distributor. We're going to time the engine, well, the, you know, ignition timing the way it's supposed to be. And get everything going. We're also going to make some mounts for the radiator. Don't have to do that right now, but might as well while I'm waiting. You guys have a good day. Subscribe and like if you like the channel, and tell this shit to go away.